Don't take it personal, I ain't lying, I ain't hiding, I've been grinding, multiplying. I've been trying to get my weight up, staying prayed up, meditating and taking time away. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning. I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen, soaking in moments we live in, yeah. You got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, cause baby, I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus.
Hey y'all, this is your girl Tronda, and we are day one of the Bestie Vacay. It's our first time. The Bestie Vacay is our first time doing this. You see the Bestie? Yeah, he's over there. Okay.
The shenanigans.
The shenanigans have already begun. Okay, so let me just start with.
She's a Spanish-speaking mamacita.
We're gonna wait. We're going to start with, you guys would have already seen the footage of us departing St. Louis, arriving in Miami. What you don't know is that I definitely had almost shitted myself on the plane, but I made it. But it was touch and go. Okay, I had a nice venti sized Starbucks and had forgot that she had runs right through me. So, but we had made it. We got to Miami. It's hot as hell here. It was like 98 degrees. We went to the wrong area to get on our shuttle, so we decided just to get a lift to the hotel, and we're at the Sleep Inn. The issue is that we were catfished, okay? Just a little bit. The room itself, and I'm just going to give you guys a good, nice little pan of the room. It's alright, but the issue is that they were very, very strict about the fact that this is a no pets hotel, right? What they don't tell you is that the hotel smells like a pet store, okay? There is a heavy sense of like a sawdust smell. So I don't know if there was like some water damage or some type of damage that they are covering. I don't know what's going on. But the hotel is a little lackluster, but we're only staying here for 2 nights until we get on our Carnival Conquest, darling. So your girl was rocking her Renaissance chic today. We got on the Beyonce t-shirt, or I guess I could just show y'all the in the mirror. Oops. Here we go. Flip it around. All right. So I have my Beyonce Renaissance t-shirt from the kit I purchased for the album. I have my black leggings, my Puma black tennis shoes with the rose gold embellishments, mauve embellishments. I have the baby pink nails. I have the as you can see here, the beehive earrings. I was serving you very much beehive today. I have the nice Marley twist that I did myself so that I can enjoy my vacation. I don't have to worry about my hair. And then I want you guys to see my luggage because she inspired the movement. A nice little cute pink number. Nice little carry-on with a nice little additional tote that came with her. I got my cute little leather jacket. I was serving the girls looks at this airport, but I'm excited. Like I said, it's our first trip, our first vlog. My friend's supposed to do his own vlog too. We've challenged ourselves. I just feel like my face looks really big in this camera. I'm just gonna move it back here.
I'm feeling already.
He's feeling already.
No, I'll just share your video.
He's just gonna, yeah, he's technically in it. I'm making sure I'm zoomed out. All right.
Technically in it.
Yeah, so this is day 1, night 1. We made it. We're here. Oh, the second part was we had to get something to eat, right? And I decided I had found this place called the Better Taco, because I was just really, really hungry because I had ate all day. And I just want to ensure we got some good food. We're in Miami. It's a lot of Spanish descent people here, which is cool. I unfortunately do not speak Spanish. So we went to the Better Taco. The lady that waited on us, English was very, very broken, non-existent. So it was a very mental struggle to get through of placing our order. But we had got through it only to find out that we had basically ordered from the kids menu. So it didn't fill us up in the slightest. And so we both kind of just was battling whether or not we were going to order some additional food. And I was like, I have to, because I've ate all day. Them 3 tacos did nothing for my system. But since I had that first go around, I'm like, I know the things to say now to get this moving forward. Because it basically was like, someone in the review described it as a Subway for tacos. It's basically what it was. So I was like, okay, now I know what to do to get this line moving. So I went up there with my very limited Espanol, you know, and I let her know that I wanted 3 taco, I wanted 2 birria, 1 chicken, all the flour. And so she was very excited, like, okay, all right, we got this. Meanwhile, my motherfucking best friend is sliding down the wall in laughter because he trying to figure out when I turn to the Puerto Rican princess. And I was just trying to let him know, I know 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I know that, I can get this order together because these were the things she was signaling out. So he was very much giving, he has no Espanol. So he wanted to rag on me for my Espanol, which led to him not ordering no food because he was so busy laughing at me. But we had made it through, and I had got my 3 tacos. And then we went to the Walmart, and it was a Walmart. You know, it was everything to expect at the Walmart. It was kids running around. The lines were super long. It was only 5 lanes open. We promptly wanted to put everything down, but we saved. And now we're back. Oh, also, one of the Lyft drivers had canceled my friend's Lyft. And
picked us right back
and then
up.
picked us right back up.
He was very rude.
But unfortunately, he
Not really because he stuttered.
he knew the error of his ways because the minute we started to ask questions like, why did you cancel our
ride?
He said,
Don't worry about it, sir. We're not going to hold you.
Right.
We're not going to hold you.
So, you know, it's been a lot of shenanigans already.
I'm not going to hold you, honey.
So my friend's currently eating snacks. I'm good.
You stuttering, you speaking Spanish. I don't know what to do. I'm trying to order my food. The lady looking at you. I'm like, is she talking to you or me?
Maybe the way we were trying.
What kind of tacos I'm getting?
Because for some reason my friend was not with me when I was placing my order. He had, I guess, was still deciding what he wanted. But it was very hard to decide what you wanted because of the way the menu was set up. It was a little confusing, you know. And so I was asking her because on the menu it had taco, basket, or royal. And I was like, okay, well, what is a royal? And baby, she had got to spitting off in Spanish, and then she just pointed to this, and it was like, it got to be rice, and she was just naming all the stuff that come. And I was like, I don't even know if you're answering what I asked you. But then at some point, she pulled out a container that holds specifically 3 tacos, and I was like, girl, just go with that because that makes sense.
Trying to figure it out.
And then my friend came up, and it was even worse. Okay, at least I was giving her a little yes, see every now and then with a thumbs up. Baby, the way she was asking him stuff, and he would look at her and look at me, and I'm like, she's saying, do you want flour or corn tortillas? Flour or corn tortillas. Honey. The way we had got a pound of guacamole by accident, it was just a lot going on.
But the food was good.
The food was amazing. It was fresh. Yeah. We had stumped them asking for chips and dip. They know what the fuck we was talking about. I
thought apparently they don't do chips and queso dip.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, but
we was like,
must be some
chips
shit we made
and
up.
dip, baby. They looked over at the other people that was next to us like, you English? She was like, what y'all have? Chips and dip?
Yeah, I'm saying, is this Mexican soda? What?
Chips and queso?
Somebody help us choose
They
the
showing
flavor
us
soda, please.
the fresh queso, not the melted queso. We gave up.
So
I was like, tortillas? She's like, yes, tortillas. Tortilla. I was happy.
The way she was smiling at you, like you just came up there in full Espanol. It's what kind of baby he had.
Puerto Rican. I felt Puerto Rican.
The first round, she was like,
honey, that first round, she was, honey,
that second round, baby, I was best friends.
The second round, I was, no habla, más o menos,
I said, don't make me close one more door.
The way he is singing over
I don't want to hurt.
After he got to slide down the wall, he decided to sing. And so I just couldn't even finish my well-practiced.
But if you would have warned me, like, friend, I'm finna go up here and do my thing.
I told you. I know what to say now.
I didn't know you had 3 minutes all out. So when you said, like, uno, I said, what? Dos, So now they doing sign language with each other. And the lady like, "Dose?" And she's like, "See." What happened?
But see, it's the way that there was a young couple there before us, and he was of Spanish-speaking descent, but it looked like Spanish was not his first language. So they were just very excited that he was coming in and using Spanish. And his girlfriend obviously did not speak Spanish, but she looked like she was of Spanish-speaking descent. And so I overheard a lot of the stuff that he was saying, and I just noticed how many times he was saying, "See, see, see." You know, I was like, so I just want to make sure I cheer her on through this process, because both of us were very stressed the first time around. So I was like, this time I want her to be comfortable. I know what I want. I can't roll my R's, but I can give you close. I can get you close. I can get you close there. But the way my friend had just,
I didn't know it was coming. I'm just like, okay, the switch up is real. I'm here for it. Whatever works. Y'all smiling at each other. Y'all happy. She made that order faster than she made anything all night.
In and out.
It took me forever to get my thing.
Now it was the matter of her giving me a to-go bag, and I didn't ask for it, but I guess that was her cue. She was put us out. Because the way I was laughing at my friend, and she said something in Spanish, which again I don't know what the hell she said, so she probably cursed us out. She's like, "Yeah, y'all about to get out."
Yeah.
So, but we can also talk about how the fact that, so anybody that knows my best friend, right, knows that he is used to traveling with a 5-piece set, okay? 2 of which are checked in, okay? And so the challenge was, because our cruise was only a 4-day cruise, I was like, "Friend, we need to do carry-on only," because what he knows about me is that I have unwarranted anxiety in the airport. So anything I can do to quicken the process, I'm going to do. So I got boarding pass, I got all that lined up electronically. I've checked in, I've done everything I need to do. I only have a carry-on. I've stuffed everything in my bag because I don't want to have to go to a baggage claim and then they lose my luggage and then I'm stuck with no panties, and it just be, these are the things I look like, you know. Here's the thing I think about. But he is used to checking his bag. He's used to working the baggage claim. So I was like, "Friend, this is going to be a challenge. We're going to do carry-on only." He struggled, guys. He struggled.
I'm still struggling now.
He's still struggling now. But the struggle was so real that, and thankfully all this is going to air once we're back home. Yeah. But the struggle was so real that he had an extra bag of the 2 carry-on bags that he was supposed to have for Southwest. He had an extra little Merce fanny pack, and you know, we're not supposed to have that. So when it was time for us to get lined up, you know, the attendant was like, "Please, if you have more than 2 bags, you need to consolidate right now. Do not come to me with 2. And so he's like, "She's about to clock my tea." I'm like,
"See, bad."
I was like, "We got this, friend." So he had on his little tracksuit jacket. He done tucked this bag on the side. Now, I'm not tripping off how big the bag is. So I look down and see that it's literally protruding from his hip. It's literally protruding from his hip. So we had to be very strategic. So what we did was he put his luggage and everything on that side, and he strategically angled himself to where she could just scan his boarding pass without ever seeing his right hip, okay? The problem was, I have to be strategic because I'm behind him. So I have to play my cards right and not give direct eye contact to the area in which the bag is, because that's going to draw attention. But I also have to stay close enough to where I can hit those blind spots that he's not. So we cover all angles, right? And we did a great job. It was a great tag team effort.
We got away with
the cackle is that the minute she scanned that boarding pass, the way he tried to take off running, but his carry-on bags was not letting him succeed. And he was stumbling off.
But we have to say this: Southwest has upgraded their level of customer service.
They have,
because normally they scan the thing and go boop, and they say thank you. So it was just like boop, and she was standing there, and she's like, "Thanks, Anthony." I'm like, "Oh, girl, I'm trying to figure out this jet bridge. I thought something was wrong." No, I don't have time.
But it's the way he commended the customer service, but
I was trying not to get clocked.
Got upset by the customer service.
I never got upset. I'm just like,
she's like, "Why the fuck did she say my first name?"
She's just looking at the screen. So I'm thinking, what is she looking at? Because waiting. I need to get down this jet bridge. Thanks, Anthony. Girl, you better go.
First of all, It was all of 3 seconds.
And I just went trucking it down that jet bridge, y'all.
He
Suitcase
really
almost fell over everything.
everything was falling over. And so I'm trying to truck it so that he does not truck and give up his tea.
But then she passes out laughing.
It's
like, Fred, you ought to see yourself running on the jet bridge.
Because the way he was running on his jet bridge trying to get away, but he was getting nowhere fast. It was just funny because the bags were tumbling and stuff in the bag. He's just trying to grab. I'm like,
she still could have clocked my tea if she wanted to.
She could have, because you was caught. You were caught.
But the way that bag was sitting on
my
hip.
On his hip was not concealed. I mean, barely concealed. Okay, like it was concealed as in it was covered up, but you definitely knew it was there.
Yeah, definitely was there.
So we made it.
We did. So if you're planning on bringing more than 2 carry-ons in your carry, you'll carry in your personal bag. They might clock your tea. And if you come to Miami and stay at this hotel, probably not this hotel, but go eat at the Best Taco.
Go eat the Best Taco.
So that one was good overall. I mean, the shenanigans are going to be real.
The shenanigans are going to be real.
That one was pretty good.
Know a little bit of Spanish.
Definitely.
If you can get through uno, dos, tres, gatos, you're good.
But she's making the girls happy, so I don't.
Give you a good buenos noches, buenos dias, give them something.
I need Google Translator because obviously I'm not. She just looked at me. So.
She saying.
I was a girl. I don't know. I'm not going to do that. I don't know what she's talking about. I don't know what neither one of y'all talking about.
Baby, this is what he had clocked me fast. Like, so you just, so you know Spanish now?
Because I'm just like, where was this girl the first time around? When we stood there for 10 minutes trying to get 6
The girl was learning. She was downloading. She was processing.
Because the people behind us, like their order was bagged and stuff before we
even got our food.
And then you just go up there the second time and just deliver that performance. I thought it was great.
As he laughed at y'all, the way he slid down that wall had threw me off my entire game. I was proud.
Goldberg moment when that boy was singing on Happy Day. It was like I wasn't paying attention. I was like, what? Okay.
The way he had slid down the wall.
It was funny. That was something.
It was hilarious.
Day one
is in the bag, guys. So stay tuned. I'm going to speak it into existence. We're going to do this our entire trip. It'll either be myself or Anthony's camera, but between the two of us, we're going to get this done. We're going to serve you with the outfits of the days, the looks, honey. We're going to brunch tomorrow. It's going to be exciting. So y'all just stay tuned, and then hopefully at the end of this, we'll be able to give you guys an overall review of just cruising 101 and
first-time tips for first-time cruisers.
Yes, first-time tips for first-time cruisers. This is only my second cruise, and this is my first cruise with just myself, just like an adult-only cruise. Like, the cruise itself is not adult only, but just with me and my bestie going. Last time it was me, my kids, and then we went with a bunch of group of people.
It's like 16 of us.
Yeah, so this time it's just the two of us.
We can make it, we try.
So
I mean, Uno.
It's first of all.
That switch up, see?
But first of all,
but that switch up got you though. The switch up is what I was going for.
First of all, it's dos.
I wasn't going for 2. I was going for the switch up. They shocked you, didn't it? You didn't know that was coming. See? That's the same reaction I had, guys, at the Best Taco sliding down the wall. You want to know why I had the reaction? Because I didn't see it coming.
Help. He's already clocked his tea after we came from the taco place. Because you should have kept your tacos there. I mean, your uno taco. I should have got an uno taco. Right. He's already been ragging me the whole time. So, we'll see how much more Spanish we pick up while we're here. Before you know it, we'll be fluent. Okay.
Period.
All right, y'all. Deuces.
Don't take it personal. I ain't lying.